Well, 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 well. Hallo, 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 ihr Lieben! Und willkommen auf den PoorDeadMan Show. I am the PoorDeadMan. Today we will be playing Project Zomboid, my favorite Zomboid game. And we will be playing with none other than Stay Frosty Gaming. Stay Frosty, my longtime buddy and friend. Murder is on the menu. Project Zomboid is the name of the game. We continue today our 0 to hero run. Perhaps the most difficult thing I have ever done in Project Zomboid. Much love to you all and welcome back to the show. It's great to have you here and amongst us. We're going to be surviving, hopefully thriving. If you were here last time, due to a failure on my part, I went back and I watched the clip about 500 times. I ended our 0 to hero run after, 20 days or something, 2 weeks. All because I didn't listen to Frosty. He said, let's pull them back to the yard. I didn't do it. And I got annihilated. It was all on me, baby. Oopsie poopsie. Well, we had to restart, and we've got a good run so far. We're in Muldraw, trying to survive in a, clubhouse kind of thing, just outside of town. The only downside of the clubhouse is that we have no well, so we don't have, a really good source of water, and there's no way to get a car close to our home. So will we survive today in Project Zomboid? Well, guys, that's up to you. But look, timeliness is godliness, and you showed up right on time. It's up to me to welcome you. I begin today, as always, with my trusted lieutenants. Welcome back, Brick Fail. Welcome back, Trundle. Good to see you, gentlemen. Welcome back, Mr. Crowbar, who comes in here with the tier 1 sub, 22 months. Have you seen my walking stick? Where am I? I like your World War II veteran character, Crowbar. It's always fun to play a character that's completely useless to the group. Thank you for the sub, buddy. Appreciate you. That was awfully kind of you to start off the day that way. Guys, we're starting off the day the holy way. Not just Mr. Crowbar, but Galahad with the 6 months primary sub. Gentlemen, your favorite moment. This is for you. Got another sub today. I appreciate you all the way. Without subs, I'd be real broke. Thank you every single day. Another sub, hip hip hooray. It means the most to me, okay. And it means that I still matter. I appreciate you all the way. Much love to you, meatbags. Thank you both for showing that love and support today at the top of the hour. Appreciate you. Let's welcome he who was here first today, none other than the Grit Pit, who, by the way, is always asking for us to light stuff on fire. And last session We lit so much on fire. Where were you, Grit? You missed all the fire. We've burned down almost all of Muldraw. We missed you, dude. Welcome. Welcome back, Vugnarvik Gaming. Hello. I hope you have a great time playing some Zomboid today. Kit, welcome back to the show. Good to have you here amongst us, Kit. Hello. Survive with KZ. Mr. KZ. KZ is doing two very cool things right now. He's doing the France map and he's doing CDDA. I don't think I've ever tried CDDA. Sev the Sea Lion, welcome back to the show. Good to have you here and amongst us. Welcome, Windy. Windy Bindy. Good to see you, Windy, over there on YouTube. Appreciate you. Good to see you. Vogue is also streaming today. Brick wants to know, what are the chances Frosty and Deadman make it a full stream without dying? That's a great question. Statistically, the odds are against us, but we have done it, so it is possible. Hearth and Harmony, welcome back. Banana Gamer 283, hello, Banana Gamer. Great to see you, 2 streams in a row, buddy. Welcome back. I do have some more Stellaris on the schedule, and I was messing with my Stellaris civilizations this morning in my spreadsheet. I have some more civs that I need to build, and I want to go back and give some more attention to some of my other civs. Hearth and Harmony, by the way, is our spotlighted streamer of the month. I don't know if you guys heard about that, but she is incredible. She is our 4th spotlight. You can check out her content, twitch.tv Hearth and Harmony. We've also got a YouTube link here. This is in the spotlight area of our Discord. She is great. You can also see, look at her. She's up here at the top near me, all the way at the top. Wow, we love that. Great to have you, Hearth and Harmony. Maybe we can get some Stellaris in ourselves. Welcome back, Karingar TV. And Hidden Squiddy, our little inkling. Welcome. Good to see you, baby. Good to see you. Crowbar, I gave you a hello, but here's another one. Captain Tootie, ahoy, my friend. Welcome. CDDA is pain disguised as pain, and it's great. Uh-oh. 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 Yo, what's up, Gabriel? Gabriel says on TikTok chat, plays I Can Win This. Yes, I love the Project Zomboid soundtrack. For a long time, the Project Zomboid soundtrack was the only music that I played on my live streams. But I actually recently released my own Zomboid-inspired album with 28 tracks. If you want to check it out sometime, you're going to hear this music throughout my live show. And there's also, these are the visualizers for it, and this is the full album at the bottom as well, which is what I'm currently listening to on the live show. On the live show. I actually had something really cool. I got a comment on one of my videos recently, They Don't Get to Win, from Mira. Mira is somebody I really look up to in the Project Zomboid community because she does a lot of Zomboid PvP. And through her PvP guide, I've been learning how to better do Project Zomboid PvP. And she actually went and commented on some of my tracks, and she said, wow, this is rad. That felt so cool. It was like, I'm a fan of her work, and now she's a fan of mine. It was really humbling and exciting. I loved it. Well, thank you all for being here today. We've got a great show for you. We're going to have a lot of fun, okay? I know some of you might be disappointed because you were just playing a really cool roleplay with Frosty. But Frosty and I have this scheduled, guys. And I've found that collabs work best when there's only 2 voices. 3 voices at most. 3 voices is really like the pushing it. Otherwise, it just doesn't work as well. You know, I've been a broadcaster for a long time, so I'm sorry that I ended your guys' fun by sticking to my plan. But I really am looking forward to playing with Frosty today and continuing our Zero to Hero run. So speaking of Frosty, let's see if we can bring that little man into the voice chat here. Hold on, let me see if I can get him. Frosty, is that you?
Hello?
Frosty? How are you?
Hi. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I saw you fiddling with the settings on your stream. What were you changing?
I just realized that I can make it so that whenever you're foraging, it doesn't blur.
Yeah. You prefer that.
Which I was like, no. I went, that makes the game easier, so I'm not going to do that.
Right.
I didn't know you could do that. One thing I always do that I have not, for some reason, is I've always changed my color of highlighted container. I always change it to pink so that it's very easy to see. The orange is not that easy to see when it's dark.
Oh, that's a good... So wait, hold on, let me see. I want to go into my settings. So you go...
Hey, GripPit, thank you.
What is this under? Key bindings, accessibility.
So if you go to... It's at rendering and performance.
Under display, okay.
Yeah, so rendering and performance.
All right.
There is color of highlighted container. So it's normally an orange.
Right.
I always change it to bright pink. Or you could do it to bright green, too. That would probably work. Because it's like when it's really dark in a warehouse, it's hard to tell which one. When it's this, it's very, very obvious what crate you're looking at.
Right. Yo, I just realized some of my settings weren't even where they should be. Probably because I played B42.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's why I haven't changed mine back since I played Build 42 a while ago.
Yeah.
I haven't played now with the ragdoll, which I need to.
Oh, yeah, I haven't touched it.
GripPit.
I haven't touched it in a minute. They've got some good stuff. Man, I just wish they would re-add the multiplayer. I know that they have to wait, but that's like the last thing they'll do, I feel like.
So hear me out. Hear me out on this, okay? So if people wanted to see us play Build 42 multiplayer, we can.
Yes.
We can.
Yep.
There
is a way.
The screen's disgusting.
Yes, correct. I see everything you see. I hear everything you hear.
Which could make it really terrible. I mean, one of us could be deaf, which would make it not so bad.
Okay, let's draw straws, not it.
Well, I was going to say, I'm always deaf, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But we could technically play it. The only thing that I think would suck as well is I believe one of us has to be using a controller or both of us do. Which would make it a nightmare for all the new settings because I don't even know how to play with a controller in general. Also, Galahad, you're calling me Troy Baker. Is that a way of saying that I'm gay? Isn't that man very gay?
Yes. And?
Yeah. I'm just saying. He's like, I'm Troy Baker in disguise. Is that him calling me gay? Is that a very subtle way of saying that?
Well, but that's something to celebrate. Remember, it's June.
Yes, but I want to define our terms here a little bit, you know?
Frosty, it's okay to be gay, dude. It's fine.
It's just that's a very funny way to say it. If that's what you're calling me.
Well,
that's probably the funniest way I've ever been. Are you Troy Baker? Are you secretly a Troy Baker?
Yes. Perfect.
Yes.
Mr.
Yeah, dude, I'm a Jericho all the way.
Well, let me tell you, dude. I tried playing Project Zomboid with Pinky before, and Pinky, we weren't in B42 co-op, but Pinky wanted to play Zomboid like on the big screen TV upstairs. So she was using a Steam Link to broadcast the game from her rig upstairs, and then we were going to play together. Well, if you use a Steam Link upstairs like that, you have to use a controller. Okay? So she had a controller. She got used to it, but she did not like it. She kept saying, like, she missed the keyboard and mouse, which is funny because she was never, like, a keyboard and mouse gamer, you know?
This game's just so painful on a controller, bro. I've done it. I've had a house party where I had a bunch of people over, and none of them had ever played Zomboid. It's my D&D crew.
Okay.
And I was like, guys, this game's hilarious. You guys should play this game. So I got them all on my PC and hooked up a bunch of controllers and then had them all playing, co-op. So there was 4 of them playing.
Right.
And it was really funny to watch them struggle. One of them was Bearson, actually, the guy who plays Isaiah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they didn't get very far. They were wandering around West Point. They drew a horde to them, and then they all died over and over and over. But I tried on the controller, and I was like, guys, this is bad.
Right.
Like it when people say, "Oh, I don't like Zomboid because I don't like the UI," I would understand if it was controller only.
Right.
Because it is very hard to navigate this game with a controller.
Yeah. It's very difficult, and there's some things that are not intuitive about it. Like Zomboid already is not intuitive, but then add a controller to the mix. But I'd still be willing to try it with you. We could attempt some B42 together. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Well, if that's the case, we should go even full. We should go crazy. And if we're gonna do a B42 multiplayer experience with controllers and make it really toxic, we should invite 2 other people. We should do a 4-way co-op.
Can you do that? I thought it was only 2 man.
Yeah, no, it's 4 people. So you can do split screen 4.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you can do 4 on the same. So we'd all have tiny little mini screens,
right?
Which would be hilarious.
Gross.
Like it would be. I mean, it would be kind of funny to watch as a audience member, I think. But yeah, for us, it would be
gross.
It would be truly a nightmare. Yeah.
But I bet we would have fun regardless. You know.
Yeah. I mean, we would die a lot. It would be bad.
Man, split screen. I haven't played like a proper split screen game. I think like since the days of Halo, bro, carting my Xbox around to the neighbors' houses.
Yep.
Going to LAN parties. Did you ever do Halo LAN parties?
Of course, I always did LAN parties. That always did a bunch of LAN parties. That was back in the day before I changed my fucking gamer tag and my username.
Oh, are you comfortable telling us what you were before?
Yeah, maybe not, because a bunch of you probably got racist slurs sent to you from my my Halo 2 account.
Okay.
No, it's a joke. My so I used it's died by car. Maul knows. It used to be died by car because that used to be the only way, which is why I found it so funny that it used to run me over all the time. Because it's like, wow, that is the only way that I die. Because that's how I died in Project Zomboid too. I'd only die to you. Running me over. But yeah, in Halo, my buddies couldn't kill me unless they ran me over with a warthog, basically. Like if they tried to fight me straight up, I would just murk them every time.
Have you seen the new Halo? There's like a thing on Netflix. I think it's old though, but it just got to Netflix in the Philippines. Have you seen it?
Watched 2 episodes of the Halo show, and I was like, wow, this is so bad that I forgot that it existed until right now.
Oh, wow. Okay. So is it old? Because it's new to me.
It's bad, bro.
How old is it, guys? When did it come
out? The first season is about 4 years old. 3 years old.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the most like, you know how like when wokeism started coming in and ruining everything.
Yes.
It's at the height of that when it was just starting.
Oh, gross.
It is brutal.
Well, I've been watching.
And it's not. It doesn't even offend me because it's woke. It offends me because how bad the writing is. It's so bad.
I will say it's not great. But I'm almost to the end of the first season, and I don't think Netflix has a second season. So I assumed this whole time that it was canceled.
It's coming out.
Season.
The second season.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, the second season's coming out.
The I guess the part about the Halo show that I've liked the most is the nostalgia of it. That's really it.
Yes.
Is how much it makes me remember like the good old days, so to speak, you know?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. So much Halo.
Halo is when I first got into video games, basically. Like actually tried to get actively good at them was playing the first Halo Combat Evolved.
Okay, very nice.
Because I played video games every so often, and I played a lot of the old school fucking like Nintendo 64 games. Like I played like the Mario and Banjo-Kazooie and stuff, but like because those were single player and were just kind of silly, I never felt the need to actually try and get good at them.
Right.
So I would just run around and kind of dick around, and then Halo Combat Evolved came out, and it kind of like captured my imagination, and I was like, I actually really just enjoy playing this. And then I played it, got my ass kicked at first, and then I would, because I was still a kid, and then I'm like, oh, I'll just play it on Legendary, and all my siblings were like, that's crazy. How are you gonna beat it? And I'm like, I'm not. And then I tried to beat the whole campaign on Legendary and finally did by myself. And then after that, that's what started me just like playing every game on the hardest difficulty and making it way worse. Because I'm like, I've already beat Halo Combat Evolved as a dumb child on Legendary, so I can beat anything.
So last time we talked, I was selling you on 2 games. One was Stellaris, which I played yesterday, and 2 was Long Live the King, which is kind of like 13 Candles or 10 Candles or whatever it's called.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I've done some research, and there is a new version of Long Live the King, which I've not played. I still have I guess the 10 or 12-year-old version of it.
Yeah.
I personally like the art better, and I know the older one better. So, but there is a new version, and the new version is already uploaded to Tabletop Simulator.
Nice.
So I don't know about the new one. I have to still look into it. But the old one, you needed about 7 people to play. And I was hoping maybe I could convince you to participate in it.
Yeah, we just have to schedule it.
Yeah, it would be in the future. I would need to make some. I want to make some custom overlays and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be really funny. That'd be really, really funny if we got a crew of people.
It would be kind of like a light RP thing. There's a card game element to it, like when you want to pass certain laws and stuff, you come before the king and you role play it, then you hand me the card, and the card tells me mechanically what's happening, and then I have to communicate that to everyone. But in like a role play kind of way. It's actually a lot of fun. It takes a couple hours to play, maybe 3-4 hours to get through a match.
Yeah, that would be fun. If we scheduled that, I'd make a couple drinks and just be silly with it.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice.
Give me it'd be funny to have pre-assigned roles so everybody knew what they were getting into.
Yeah. What I figured we would do is we would, because there's I think I said 6 roles plus the king is 7. And normally the way we would do it is everybody would just pick a role, or we would divvy them out. So we would just divvy them out ahead of time so that you would know what your role was, what your goals were, what you should be focusing on, basically. Yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun. Okay, so 0 to Hero. Last time we almost had a big oopsie poopsie at the end.
Yeah, I almost got fucking. The end was the big fire. Plus, I almost got fucking eaten.
Yeah, because you were exhausted or something, right?
I was exhausted trying to push a female zombie over in the woods because she was so fast and I couldn't shake her. Damn. And then while I was trying to push her over, she had a friend join her. Walter White joined her.
Walter White. Did we ever find and kill them, by the way?
No, we did not find him. So we had to find Walter White. But so he came out of the woods too, and he tried to get me, and I narrowly escaped both of them with while being exhausted and extremely tired.
Okay.
So so that was fucked.
Okay. Hell yeah, dude. Well, you did live.
But apparently we burnt down half the town. So
we've burned down quite a lot of Muldrow, but there were some good news. In addition to taking out a lot of the Zomboids, I'm loading it up now. In addition to taking out a lot of Zomboids, we also recovered a full gas can. I was able to go into the gas station, find a can, get outside, and fill it. And we have a car key to that car. Okay?
Hell yeah.
The white car near all the burned bodies. So,
yeah, the little wagon.
Right. I think one of our first things should be to get that wagon and get it close to our base so that we can populate it with what we need to from our base and then go find a better base.
We were talking about McCoy logging, right?
Well, there's a farmhouse out by McCoy logging that has a well. So that's what I was thinking. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Just because I think we do. So we've learned a couple things. We've tried the 0 to Hero. I'm in, by the way. We've tried the 0 to Hero a couple of times now. Welcome, Poison. And
hi, Poison.
And we've learned a few things. For instance, we learned we need to have shoes right away. We've learned that when we have a car, we do better. Remember that one run where we got a car and it changed the whole vibe of 0 to Hero?
Yeah, it made it so that it didn't feel like the loot was so bad.
Right. So
plus just the options of being able to like draw them to certain locations and stuff is really nice.
Yes. So me personally, I think securing that car as a resource should be one of our next priorities, followed by if we're gonna move base, I think we should stay rural like we are, but I think we should be rural somewhere closer to a well. Are there any other bases near Muldraw? And we might not even want to stay in Muldraw now that we've burned down. I mean, I don't know. It's up to you. We have killed a lot.
I gotta see how bad it is, dude. Yeah, we've killed a lot. Like, I have to see how bad the burning is, because depending on what part of the strip of Muldraw we've burnt, as long as we've killed a lot of zombies, it's not a big deal, because the majority of the loot that we're going to be getting is from houses.
Right.
We just want to be within the large proximity of houses. Like, remember when we went to the trailer park that was near, like the Dixie trailer park when we went there? And I was like, whoa, is the loot on regular? Like, I thought it was on regular because how much loot there was in the small proximity. So, like... Because even with the school, because of how spread out all the homes were, it felt like there was no loot anywhere.
Yeah.
Is where if we just get to the right spot, we'll be fine. But we have a car, so we can literally go anywhere. Like if we wanted to, we could go live out in the highway. We could live on the highway if there was water near us.
Okay.
And build our own base. You know, like we could literally do whatever we want.
You know, building our own base might not be a bad idea because, we do need to get our carpentry up anyway.
Yeah, we do. And we got to get our foraging up, our trapping up, our fishing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still sleeping. And, oh, wow, I spawned in ridiculously tired. I think that's a bug.
That's a bug because we had just slept, I think.
Yes, we have. That's a bug. That's annoying as hell.
Here, I'll sleep
Are
you sleeping?
Well, no, I woke up. The only solution I can think of to this, to make this more legitimate, would be if I eat so that I'm not extremely not very hungry anymore. You could God mode me and then ungod mode me, and that would reset my tired.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I have no other negative moodles. And actually, am I hurt? Oh, I'm very hurt. Yeah, we can't do that.
Can't do it.
We can't do that. So I'll just be tired today. That's fine.
Well, if we're just getting the car and relocating the car. So my idea was that we would bring the car to the road that, you know, we've been going through the forest to that section of road. That's
to the rusty rifle.
Yeah. I thought that's maybe where we should bring the car to.
Last I was there was about 80 of them encroaching. So we have to. That's just something to keep in mind.
Let's see. I wonder how far down. So I would say maybe a mile from here to Muldraw's Road, and then I would say it's over a mile from here to the east where there is another road. I wonder how far south we'd have to go to hit the highway. Probably very far, huh?
No, not far.
Is it closer to hit the highway than to go to these other two roads, east and west of us?
So do you remember when we were doing the railroad playthrough, and then we got to that crossroads, and we were taking apart cars there?
Right.
That's a very close drive to us.
Okay.
Because we're almost near the bottom of Muldraw.
So why don't we retrieve the car, do some scouting so we can understand how bad Muldraw is. That should be. I think that's priority uno. What do you think?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to see if it's terrible.
Okay. I'm just gonna leave all this crapola here on the floor. Yeah, I forgot that I did get some maps. I think the maps don't matter as much to you because for some reason it doesn't reset your map every time we play the
it's a weird bug, and I'm not sure why that is.
I know why. It's there's two. It's called the reset ID in the settings, and it's broadcasted from my server to you, and it basically tells your computer this is a different world. You know?
Yeah.
So I have to change that manually every time, and I haven't been. So I think that's why.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, the thing is about this
Right.
is that like we've played without the map before, and we were still able to navigate. I've recently been playing with the map fully revealed and on in my Lap of Luxury playthrough, only because it makes it clearer when you're discussing things.
Right.
Because it's sort of like we should all kind of know the map anyway if we live here. Instead of it's like I got parachuted into Kentucky. I have no idea because me as Frosty and you as Deadman know where everything is. Like you and I could both navigate ourselves to basically anywhere in the map. There'll only be a few things where we'll be like, oh, wait a minute, where's this campground exactly? But I don't think having the map on is actually that big of a advantage, to be honest.
Okay. So
for future runs, it's like
might as well do it.
I don't think it's that big of an advantage. Yeah.
So I think I left the gas can at the road through the forest. I think I dropped it.
That makes sense because it's so heavy.
It's heavy, and also you were in trouble, and I needed to run to get to you. I was trying to rescue you. So I think I dropped it to be lighter. Didn't you grab a bag for me, by the way? Did we ever grab a bag for old boy here?
The bag that I had for you on that zombie, it burnt because a burning zombie spread fire on it.
Right. Okay, I love that.
So we're still trying to get you a bag, unfortunately. Oh, I just realized. Thank God that I just remembered this. Look at all of this stuff that I got us from the police station. I ran into a burning police station and got us all of this ammo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like I almost caught on fire doing it. Actually, it was fucked.
I'm glad you didn't. I
was like, this is the end of the run anyway. If this goes bad, so might as well play big.
When we were doing all that stuff, I ran through a tile with fire on it and didn't catch flame, and felt extraordinarily lucky. I was like, how did that not burn me to death? Well, good job. You rescued so much good loot.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a lot of ammo. It's enough to get some work done.
Yes, and pull some Zeds. Speaking of which,
plus we got that. We have one box of shotgun shells, which is 25 shells, which is enough for one of us to get a level.
Right.
And then we have a 45 here with a box of ammo. So that revolver is great because we don't need to find a magazine or anything else.
Yeah.
So this is the most ammo we've ever had.
In the Zero to Hero, yeah.
In the Zero to Hero.
Actually, I'm trying to think. Oh, no, that was the Edwards house where we had like an entire armory.
Yeah, that was just on regular settings, though.
All right.
Do we want to go up together, or do you want me to forage right now because I'm
exhausted? Yeah, you stay. I'm
exhausted.
I'll go.
Yeah, just look around, and if there's a lot, just don't even worry about it. We'll do it the next day because we still can catch. Do you want to forage until 12 so you hit the carpentry show as well? Because if we're both trying to build, if we're going to build our own base, we both need to learn this.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Might as well use the TV we risked our lives for.
Yeah, we did. I've seen some people say, like, their optimal run is spend the first few days inside no matter what, watching the shows.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember who said it. I think it might have been that guy Preds says his optimal run is always spending the first few days inside, but you can't do that obviously if you have no food.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it definitely lowers the amount of grinding that you have to do.
Yeah.
Because this game gets very grindy in certain aspects.
Yeah, but it's entertaining grind, I think.
No, it's entertaining, but it's just some people want to, be able to just build a rain barrel quickly and not worry about it.
Right. Yeah, I normally do that as well, Brick. I normally watch the or recover VHSs at some point.
Yeah, and then just retroactively learn what you should have.
Right.
Instead of being beholden to a schedule.
I prefer the VHSs too because you can, before you go and pursue them, you can potentially have read the books, so you get more XP.
Yep.
You know.
Well, there's that, and then I also think that if you care about fresh food,
yeah,
you can grab fresh food because things are gonna go bad. There's so many houses that'll have like chickens in the oven and stuff in your first week.
Yo, good night, L. It's morning for me. It's only 8:43 in the AM here in Bohol, Philippines.
Oh, I'm glad that we survived the helicopter event. Our first one, anyway. We don't know when the next one will be, but...
Yeah. We survived it quite well, too. We used it.
Yeah, we did good.
We used it to our advantage as best we could.
I see that Grit Pit's in the chat. Grit Pit, you missed it. We literally burnt... as soon as you're not on, I don't know. I burnt literally half of Ball Drawdown.
I said that too. I said, where were you? You're always asking for us to burn shit.
Yeah, and that was the most we've ever... I think that was the biggest fire that's ever been on your stream.
Yeah. I don't normally use fire. The only other time we've done it is the Zero to Hero, actually. That farm. That highway near the farm. I leveled foraging. I'm now level 3.
Hell yeah. I think you're higher than me. Yes, you beat me. But I'm excited. I love a good Zero to Hero run. These are stimulating. These are nice.
It's so difficult that it's exciting to me. You know?
Yeah. Yes.
It's exciting to me.
It's tested my abilities.
We're doing well. We just started our gameplay today for Zero to Hero. We're trying to get good. The details for that challenge are here in this link. That should explain everything that you need to know. I'm playing today with Stay Frosty, good buddy of mine. Damn, Frosty, how many hours do you think we've played PZ together? I wonder.
A lot, bro. I mean, it's gotta be like several hundred.
Yeah. Quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, if we count Dead Die Here, I'd say like 500 hours.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can do the math on Dead Die Here. Let's see. So we did at least 13 sessions. Each session is 8 hours. That alone for Season 1 was 91 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. For Season 1 alone. Now, granted, I think you weren't there for most of Season 1, or a lot of Season 1.
Yeah, I joined around session 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a late joiner, Mr. Nolan Lasky.
Yeah.
I almost got murdered.
I think actually weren't you breaking or something? I think you weren't back to streaming yet when we started Season 1.
Correct. I was not streaming. I was not an online presence at all. I had taken a big hiatus off of everything.
Yeah.
I wasn't even gaming really, man. I didn't touch my computer. Yeah.
But now he's back in full force.
Yeah, I just had a bunch of stuff. Well, I'm trying to be, man. I had a bunch of people actually come in today and go, "Holy shit, 3 streams of Frosty in a week. What the hell's this?" And I went, "Guys, I would love to be able to stream more. But it's one of those things where it's like I'm so beholden to my work schedule and other stuff. And I'm trying to figure out the behind the scenes aspects of. I've been looking into potentially hiring an editor.
Yeah.
To try and get some YouTube presence up.
Okay.
Looking into the multi-stream stuff to make it so that I can upload my stuff that I do directly to YouTube, so I don't have to upload it from Twitch.
Right.
just stuff like that. So I'm looking into it because I have like an 100 terabyte hard drive that I acquired a while ago that I can put all my footage on. So it's like I have the means to do it. I just need to put it in action and actually have a plan.
Yeah.
Once I have the budget for said plan.
I like to, I put the live stream up, like the VOD or whatever. I keep that on YouTube for everybody. But then I record the gameplay and my mic and camera totally separate. In a sense. So the good side of it is when I give it to the editor, they've got everything separated. So if they want to put a scene where I'm not on camera, they can. Like if they want to focus on the gameplay, they don't have to zoom in around me or something. You know what I mean? But and they can use my camera kind of how they see fit. But then also, I think I went too far and I've missed the show, haven't I? It's
I missed it too.
God damn it. The whole purpose of coming out here.
The whole purpose. Do you know what it was? It's the fact that we started yapping, bro.
Yeah.
You and I both get this yapping streak, and then it's like, wait a minute, we're playing Zomboid.
Can't be yapping while Zomboiding. What's wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
it's okay. We'll find VHSs.
The good side of separating the recording is it gives the editor more freedom. To do it his way. The downside is it takes a lot of space. Because you're talking about that external. I've got multiple externals now just full of footage. And it's like, God damn it,
yeah. Well, so you got to send it and then just delete it.
Yeah.
And it sucks to not have the backups, but it's like...
Usually we send it, and then once the editor completes that edit, then we delete the original. So we're sure that that it's all there. So that's
level 3 foraging as well.
And then we also obviously you got like the YouTube VOD, which is nice. You got Twitch VODs too, but the problem with the Twitch VODs is they don't stick around for long.
Yep.
I think it's like 7 days. You used to be able to get Turbo and it'd stick around for 90 days, but I just felt like Turbo it was suboptimal,
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I don't know, I know on your stream too, how you'll change the scene where the gameplay is small but your camera is big and stuff, right? Well, I like when I record it, I want the gameplay to be like its own footage so that no matter what I do, if I do like a sub song or any of that, it's not... it was good for the live show, but it doesn't interrupt like the
video.
Yeah, the video.
Yeah, of course.
Hello,
no, I don't really care too much about my actual camera for YouTube stuff. I think that I don't need it during my actual gameplay. I think any sort of me on camera recording stuff, I would like to do more of a intro sort of. This is what I'm doing.
Right.
Blah 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 blah. Just kind of talk to it like that sort of format where it's literally just me on screen with maybe some Zomboid happening in the background, but nothing like crazy.
Right.
And then just boom, goes into whatever, and then you don't need to see my camera. Because I think watching people have their gamer face while they're concentrating is it's funny, but it's it doesn't add anything to a video.
Okay. Yeah, to record just gameplay without the alerts. So to do that requires, at least the way that I do it, I use an OBS plugin called Branch Output, which allows me to set a recording of a specific source in OBS. So I just tell it, just record the capture card as its own file, and just record the camera as its own file. And then I layer the audio on both so that if there's an audio mistake on one, the editor still has the audio. It's just on the opposite file,
Mm-hmm.
All right, hey, give me just a moment. I want to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Do your thing. Don't get eaten while you're AFK, please. That's never happened to him in one of our playthroughs before, chat. He's never been bit by a zombie inside of the fucking fire station while he was AFK. It's never happened one time. That's never happened.
All right, bud, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, so if there's ever any like broadcaster type questions like that, Lenari, you can always hit us up on the that Discord that we have for the YouTube Achievers thing.
The super secret Discord.
It's super secret. At this point, I don't think it's secret. It's just exclusive.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
well, it's not helpful for a lot of people. So
yeah. There's no need for everybody to have access to that. It's just not helpful.
No.
So, and I also think like I want to keep it tight knit because there's talented people that I want to see succeed, and I want to help them, and I also want to learn from them whenever I can. Yeah. But you can't help everybody, so there is an element of that. Yeah, what's up, Fox Major? Good to see you, buddy. We're getting to a point now where we have food that we can't deal with because we don't have a can opener. But I think once we get this car, that's going to change our fortunes a little bit.
Yeah, getting a can opener, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out.
All of the mushrooms that are not yet known if they're poisonous are in the this freezer, right? The ones that are safe are in the fridge.
Yep. So the ones that aren't safe are the big white caps.
Okay.
Like the big ones. The ones with like the really scary looking ones that are like tiny with tons of heads. Right. Those are completely fine. And anything that has color on them are completely fine. But the big white cap ones are evil. That almost killed me instantly.
I've come to like this little spot, but it is too small for us.
Mm-hmm.
It is too small. It is too small. Hello, Dusky. Good to see you. Let's see here.
I'm foraging till Dean will expose himself to me and make me survive.
What time is Dean on? 6?
He's on at 6.
Did you hit level 3?
He's gonna expose me to his survival. I hit level 3 already, yeah.
Okay, good.
But yeah, trying to build our own house would be interesting. We're gonna have to get our electrical up so that we can build battery lamps, because otherwise, I mean, I guess if we get a generator, we can have a place that has lights. So
yeah.
if we were able to build near a street light, for instance, that would be nice.
Right.
Because then we could just use those.
Yeah, having a highway house would be cool. I've never done that before.
Yeah.
Like building
on the
highway.
The water situation over there is going to suck. Near the crossroads. I don't think that there's any water near the crossroads. I could be wrong.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Is there water near there?
Even just a stream, we could boil it. It's not a big deal.
Well, that's what I mean. Any sort of water source. Like, I don't care about it being a well. That's super convenient. but it's not necessary. One thing to consider about the highway house that could be really interesting would be building a wall of cars, because it won't keep them out, but having them come at us in massive crawling things could be nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we could just kill them as they try and crawl under.
Fox Major wants to know, where is your house located? Our first base is here, just outside of Muldraw in the forest. Frosty was familiar with this place. I've actually never based up here, but according to Frosty, this is like one of the favorites for new players because it's very close to town, but it's rural. So
yeah,
I've actually never tried this place, so that's new to me. But I think we're gonna move. I don't think we're gonna stay here very long, honestly, chat. We have a lead on a car, so I think we're going to try that. The car is, if I recall, in this parking lot. So the car is around here somewhere. So we have to walk into town and get it.
It's right near the police station.
Yeah. No well here, sadly. Correct. No well. Nick Anderson.
Yeah, there's no well, but it doesn't matter.
Nick says, hey guys, perfect timing. I made burgers for dinner and I need something to watch. Hell yeah, dude. Burgers sound delicious.
Well, I'm cold.
Yeah, it's warm in the house at 71. It's 65 out here.
No, I'm sick.
You got a cold?
Yeah, I'm like cold out there. What the fuck? That's weird. I guess let's wear some clothes.
I brought some clothes home for you.
That's not good. They are going to hear me sneezing.
Oh, you're actually a chewing cold.
Yeah, I am. I've got the sniffles.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I don't know, dude. That's ridiculous. Let me equip a ripped sheet in my secondary, see if that muffles. It might have to only be tissues.
I think it's tissues or toilet paper.
Okay.
Can we rest and see if that... Well, I guess at 6 p.m. there's a show, right?
I have a cold now. It's progressed.
What the
Crazy.
fuck? That's so wild.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I guess it's, it's not that late in the year that it would be cold.
Right, right.
Like, it shouldn't be freezing right now. Whatever. I'll get over it as soon as we sleep, probably, if I'm in here.
Yeah, this is a warm spot, but we need
I have a nasty cold.
Oh, God, dude, it's getting worse. What did you do? I'm so concerned.
I just was outside in a t-shirt. I don't know. My guy is just fucking freezing. I'm starving, ridiculously tired, and exhausted. So let's get some food.
Were you sweating? That's a good... Were you overweight? And so you were sweating?
No.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna make us a mushroom soup.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, because I am starving and I'm hurt, so I can't let this sit for very long.
Lenaria wants a bedtime story.
It's 9 p.m. and you're going to bed?
Yeah.
The story is, sister,
You're a late night kind of guy, right, Frosty?
Yes. Yeah, not everybody has to go to bed. Not everyone needs to go to bed at 6 in the morning when they arrive home from their shifts.
That's true. That's true.
Yes, I'm an idiot. Don't follow anything that I do. My lifestyle sucks. It's not sustainable. I am getting older and my body feels it every year, more and more. It's great.
Oh, goodness.
Yes, we love it. We love it.
Yeah, because your shifts take you well into the evening, right? What time do you get off?
Yes,
usually?
I mean, my shifts are like 14 hours, 15 hours, sometimes 16 hours.
That's a long shift.
Bartending is no joke. Yes, and you don't get any breaks, and you're walking around the whole time. It's fucked up.
No breaks? Bro, they've
Yes.
got Canada has got you doing slave labor. What's going on up there?
Dude, I didn't get breaks in the States either, dude.
Oh my
you don't have time. It's not a job that makes sense for you to have breaks.
Yeah.
Can you turn the volume up really high? Otherwise, I can't cook and read at the same time. Thank you. Or cook and watch.
Well, he's shitting tits.
Yeah, bartending is not a job that makes sense for you to have breaks.
So, there was an oopsie poopsie.
What? What's that?
Well, let's just not talk about it, actually.
What?
Well, I may have played a VHS at the wrong time, and so we missed a show.
Oh, you fucked up.
Yes.
Wow.
So I didn't get...
And I'm the one pushing you through windows.
Yes. Well, I'm willing to acknowledge, and I went back, I rewatched that clip about 500 times, and I'm willing to acknowledge that I did make a mistake. Okay, and that mistake was trusting you. Okay, you let that zombie attack me from the rear, and I don't know how I can ever trust you.
With my slow guitar weapon that I was announcing. Hey, I have a really slow weapon.
Yeah.
I can't take the brunt of this fight.
Right.
We should fight outside, I think.
Yep, you did do that. That's true. You did. You did do all of that. All of that was true. Mushroom soup with herbs. Yeah, this is build 41. Build 42 does not yet have proper multiplayer.
Multiplayer. Not yet.
Probably another year and a half.
Yeah, probably. Probably 2 years.
Another year and a half, if I had to guess.
Help.
Before build 42 is ready for multiplayer.
We will not have build 42 for 2 years. Help.
I have to play Nathan forever. We want the hospital season in build 42.
Yeah, the hospital will never happen. Help. The developers are going to cancel the game before that. Help.
Yeah, they're going to sell it.
Can you imagine?
They're going to sell
it to EA Games.
EA.
Yeah, and then yeah, it's going to be great. Where's the okay, I'm going to make us another soup.
Well, so I'm exhausted and I can't get rid of it, and ridiculously tired. But at least I didn't catch a cold.
Well, yeah. So I want to get my food moodle up before we go to bed. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make us another thing of food. Just that way I'm fed before we go to bed, and then that way I think I'll wake up healthy.
Okay. I'm willing to see that through.
Also, if we're going to be living out in the
countryside,
on the road,
yeah,
and we're just going to be out there, not really dealing with a whole ton of zombies and things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bust out one of these windows and take some glass with us, and then you and I should power level our first aid. Let's get that out of the way by standing on glass.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, just power level the shit out of that.
It's not a bad idea, sir.
It'll make us recover quicker too.
So I did go south far enough that I ran into a bend in the road, but not the highway. So I think that's like 3/4 of the way to the highway. Why are we talking about Stormy Daniels, you weirdos? Your chat is very unusual.
Stormy Daniels? Brother,
dude.
Yeah. Brother.
Yeah.
Here, let me put my hand on your shoulder.
No,
there.
don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Oh wow.
Don't touch me.
I'm breathing so heavy that I'm like rubbing you.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Brother.
That's Mall Cop's character. Stormy
Cloud, wide ass crack.
Oh, is he playing a
Yes,
native?
he's a mix between Nathan. Yeah, he's doing a joke. He's playing a mix between Nathan Rivers and Eustace.
Wow.
It's actually very funny. It's super dumb, but it's great.
Super dumb. I don't think that's ever. I don't think those words have ever been used to describe Mall Cop before. That's a new combination.
Are you sure? Help! My ass! I've been gaped. Gonna eat some of these sunflower seeds just to get my food noodle up.
Yeah. Bedtime. Sleepsy peepsy.
Yeah, we gotta go to bed on the same bed. I hope you don't mind if I cough and sneeze in your face.
No,
Open your mouth.
it's fine. I love that. That's what I love.
Too.
That's what I love.
I love it. Open your mouth wide, son. Let me give you the big hawk tua right in your fucking mouth.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
Oh,
You feel that?
Wow, I love
like
it.
One of my teeth flew out. Delicious.
I love it. I love the Haktua.
Cough tua.
So, behind the lumber mill are a series of farms, Pony Romo, and across the street from Pony Romo is the place with the well that I'm thinking. But I don't think there's any water near the highway that we want to live, bro. I don't think there's any.
That's all right. All right. Good night.
Good night.
Even if we have to travel to go get water, not a big deal. We'll just make a million bowls. Hey, it worked.
The man is no longer sick.
Because I gave myself the well-fed noodle, I am no longer sick.
You'll see you later, Fox. He's no longer sick.
Stormy cloud, white ass crack.
I'm getting that fucking car today.
Well, yeah, I'm coming with you.
Okay.
I'm coming with you, brother.
I'm gonna take the revolver.
Hold on now.
Or did you already take it? No.
No.
I've got a holster. The revolver
Yeah, I got
uses
one,
45 auto.
Yeah, we have one box of 45.
I don't want to use a lot of the rounds, but I do want to at least be able to shoot a shot to pull Zeds away from the car. Now the car, I left the key in the ignition, so either of us can do the car thing.
We can probably stealth it. Some of them, anyway, if there's too many.
I am hoping for that. I'm determined. Yeah, guys, I haven't played that game in a minute. I kind of miss it.
What game?
Schedule 1. I never
Skinny Bean.
I never streamed it. I just played off stream. I was gonna turn the stuff into content, but when Pinky and I went back over it didn't. I don't think it.
Well, if we ever make gangsters in that game, you could be Skinny Bean and I'll be Little Wang.
I'm Skinny P, dude. That's my character in Schedule 1.
Hell yeah! All right, let's get out there, son. Let's get out there. Hey, you should wear a jacket. It's cold.
We don't have one. We don't have one.
No. Take that. Hold on. I got it. I know where another jacket is.
What we need to do, dude, is we need to We need some iron rodent jackets, I think, if we're gonna, you know, be proper. This should be the Destelios run. That's what this should be. Hey.
Dude, I could not believe that somebody showed up. Dude, it was so funny.
It was.
I was like, what the fuck? I mean, he did it because I said there are no more. I made a big deal being like, the Destellos are dead. They're all dead. There's no more in Kentucky. And then he's like, hey. I'm like, oh my god. But I gunned him down. So there are actually no more Destellos. He's dead.
Yeah, I saw it right there at the end. Who's Patrick Swayze, dude? Hell yeah.
Dude, that was so funny. I was having, cause like we took Mithrin out on a run, right?
Yeah.
Squiddy and I, and we're fighting a lot of them. Like it was bad. There was a lot, and he survives a bunch of fights. She survives a bunch of fights. She goes from like 0 kills to like 400 kills. So she's, you know, there's a lot of zombies out there, and they're.
Oh, I lost your voice, buddy.
This is your chance, bro. This is your chance. You can fully commit to this character, try and keep him alive for a long time, and he's like, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, and then he's out in the front lawn in the safest place that we've ever been. Like, because near the country club is so safe.
Yeah.
There's almost no zombies anywhere because we've killed all of them. And he's just out there, and he's doing his car stuff, and a zombie walks right up to him and bites him in the neck from behind, and he's like, "I'm wiped." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, you know, I'm like, how? Yeah, they got in. Yeah. Oh, dude, I actually have to clip it because there was a great moment where we were out at the gas station, at the Southern gas station in West Point, and Squiddy and I are going through the gas station and we're looting and we're like being careful because we know that there was a bunch of zombies around, and then Mithrin's outside and he's repairing the car, and then we hear from outside, you know, his voice, and he's like, we got a company out here, and we're like, oh shit, here's the zombies. We both rush out ready to fight. There's one zombie, and I'm like, I'm looking around and I'm like, is there any other ones?
No, they got in.
And then we just go up. Yeah, I know. We just run up, kill it, and then we're like, are there more? Did you see any more? And he's like, no. Or it's like, okay, well, we got company was a little ominous, bro. Like, yeah. You know, like, you really hyped us up there, and it was just so funny. I was like, that's the best line for one zombie. Is we got company, and it's like, the.
Okay, so
he's always dropping his movie one-liners.
I don't see the gas can.
I find it. It's right here.
Okay.
I literally see it.
Okay, perfect.
You crazy boy. Missing your fucking gas can?
I was going to say, while we're out around here, maybe we want to grab some sweatshirts and shit since we're getting sick. And it is 53 degrees on the 18th of
yeah, like what the
July. What is going on?
Hello? They got in. The cold, it's, fuck.
I think the weather each time is random, right? Isn't that one of the,
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Alright, I think these guys are gonna notice us unless we go a little bit more... Oh, hello up there!
There's a big group. There's 2-3 big groups.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, look at that! Look at that football player got in.
Let's cut along the trees here, even if they notice us. Let's go on a diagonal.
Yeah, just so we can break sight.
Yeah. And there's a farm fence up ahead. There's more in the field on the other side, but only a couple. I'm not comfortable running into this forest because I think I dragged Zeds through it before.
I did as well. I can even see one. Yeah, there's 2 up. There's a lot, bro.
Yeah. We just need to get to the car.
We just cleared this.
Yeah, correct.
this game mode is crazy. I honestly think it's the zombie distribution, dude.
The zombie redistribution.
I think it's the zombie redistribution hours. It has to be. So it takes zombies from unutilized parts of the map, like Phallus Lake, and it'll throw them here because.
Doesn't that take forever though
we
to
have
affect us?
No, it doesn't. It's every 16 hours by default.
But we've used these same settings across multiple runs, and we have cleared out areas.
Yeah,
Somewhat.
but we're playing on insane population, so it's trying to keep it insanely populated.
Okay.
I think is what the disconnect is. Because this almost feels like we didn't even burn the ones that we burnt.
Yeah.
Because, like, look at the massacre out here.
Yeah. There's still a ton over here.
The sneaking's working, actually, better than I thought it would.
Retinaru has.
And this is the first burn. On what?
On sneaking in B41 and B42.
Nice.
Alright, there's 1, 2, 3. There's a cop in the lot with a shotty.
Hell yeah, let's get him. That's the actual burn, though, right here. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think you were here at the end. It's fucked, right?
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, if you can come past me, I'll keep these guys' eyes on me. You gas it up and start
They're
it.
not noticing me at all. Oh, here they go. Now they are. I got it. Okay, add gas. They got in.
Gas it up and start it up, but don't move it. I'll run to you when you've got it started.
Oh, it's locked.
What do you mean it's locked?
Oh no, yeah. The back doors were locked.
It can't be locked. I put the car key in it.
It won't let me start it.
Why?
Yeah, I think the battery is completely fucked. We're gonna have to check the battery health. I think
Okay,
the battery
check
is
it. I got
completely
these
done.
guys. Still, I got these guys.
I got some on me. I gotta get them. Found a 1911. Or sorry, a 9mm. So now we have ammo. We have a gun for the most ammo that we have. Okay, so the engine is really bad.
Yeah.
But the battery's fine, so I don't know why it's not letting me try and start this.
What happens when you try? It just doesn't start.
Yeah, it's not doing anything. I'm pressing W.
Take the key out and put it back in.
That's what I tried. Let me take the key completely out and get in the car again. You're gonna have to come try it.
Okay.
It might have something to do with my ping too. I'm fluctuating between 400 and 600 ping.
Oh goodness.
So I mean, yeah, that's the usual though. That's the average. That's the average experience.
That was close. I'm on my way. I led the Zeds into the police station. What the fuck?
Oh my god. Okay, so I killed the zombie
It worked,
on my
it worked.
screen
It's on.
and she's still alive. That's nice. I'll run over to the car, I guess. I was trying to loot that cop zombie that I killed, but...
Are you safe? Buckled?
Yeah, I'm in. Let me know if we're moving on your screen, because I am not.
We're moving. We're going up the road a little ways.
Yeah, there's a big desync problem.
Okay.
I think it might have to do with that. Okay, now I'm moving, but in a weird way. So I'll let you drive us somewhere safe. I'm not lagging. This is a desync problem.
Okay.
So I think we might want to get rid of whatever desync mod we've been using, because we don't normally experience this.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It still shows you in the car with me. Oh, car just stalled. Oh, it's fine.
On my screen, we're completely surrounded, and zombies are beating on the cars.
Yeah, and that's the windows just broke on my screen with nobody near me. I'm gonna get us as far away as possible.
So once again, it's desyncing. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna log out. It's desyncing where I am, and the zombies are still thinking that we're there. They were attacking the car. So that's what I mean by desync. This isn't lag. So I'm gonna log out. I'm gonna let you do your thing, and then you can teleport me to you, because we should technically be together.
Yeah. And I'm gonna fix the windows on the car, because there were no cars or no zombies near me when
Yeah, on my screen we were surrounded by about a dozen, and they were just banging on every window.
Okay, well the good news is most of Muldraw's not burnt like I thought. I'm up by the school now. I'm just trying to get out of the city before I stop and teleport you to me. I'm passing the Sunstar Motel.
Is the Muldraw pretty burnt, or?
No, not much further down than where we were.
Nice.
So it's not as bad as
we didn't really
thought.
lose anything.
Yeah. But bro, we are
nice.
I can't get anywhere clear of Zeds, even out here in the countryside.
Yeah. You're gonna have to drive up near McCoy, probably. But if you go to McCoy itself, there's gonna be a shit ton.
This might be it. Nope. I'm just outside of McCoy. I'm at the turn that's gonna lead towards McCoy now. And I'm gonna park. Hold on. Alright. Let me kill a zombie. I'm going to save.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to quit. And I'm gonna restart the thing with without that desync mod.
Yeah. And if we want to experiment with it, we could get rid of zombie distribution as well, but...
Okay, I can look at that right now.
Set that to 0.
Let me see. So that's not under population. That's under... It's not under
Advanced
meta.
zombie.
Advanced zombie options. Alright, respawn hour 0. Respawn unseen hour 0. Respawn multiplier 0. Redistribute hours is 12. It says the number of hours that must pass before zombies migrate to empty parts of the same cell. This is the one you meant, though, right?
Yeah, so I turned that off, and it made it so that in my playthrough, zombies weren't just appearing.
Okay.
It might fuck with us, though, like, because it's saying migrate. By migrate, I think what zombie migration means is off-screen movement of zombies.
Okay.
Because the way, I don't know if you've ever watched the video of Private Lime, but Private Lime's videos, he has, like, the zombie mini-map on where he's looking at how many zombies are actually in a cell.
Right.
And then each square represents a cell that you're in that's actually being played in, and it is active. And that's the only part of the map that's loaded so that the game doesn't run like shit.
Right.
But then basically what it does is when they're migrating, quote unquote, into your cell, it will start taking zombies from cells near yours and start putting them inside of the edges of yours. And then meta events start moving them around, basically. So we might like want to keep it, but it is going to make it so that like we're going to constantly have zombies just be like back where we've been.
Okay.
So if we kill fucking 20,000 of them, they'll stop showing up probably because it'll get rid of all the zombies in the cells around us. You know.
Right.
But I mean, we could experiment with it, and if it doesn't feel like they're showing up, then we could just turn it back on.
Right. Okay, well, I put it on 0 as per your suggestion, and I removed the physics multiplayer data sync mod. So
hell yeah,
it's loading up now. I'm coming back in. I'll have to admin
the
myself.
Beta test.
Then you join in, and then I'll port you to me.
This is all just a giant test, chat. I mean, I don't know about you, but I feel like we're early in the run, so we might as well just fuck with it, you know?
Yeah, this is the time to make changes like this.
Yeah, this isn't the, this isn't like the like, we've been in for 6 months.
Right. And we're changing some aspect of it. All right, I'm in, and I'm admin, so I can bring you back in now. Okay, this window is at 36. This one's at 61. I'm going to repair these broken windows. But I'm going to move their condition down to 61 so that none of the windows are in better condition. But we did have all of our windows before that little bugginess. Okay, rear left, yep. 61.
Okay, let me grab coffee while I'm loading in.
Okay.
We're gonna do so well today. We're gonna have like a cool base by the end of today.
I hate that he just said that. I hate that he just said that. There's no way he meant that, dude. That was like, why? Why would you? Why?
They got in.
They got in.
I am.
The evil, dude. The evil. Why would you put that evil on us, Ricky Bobby? Why?
Thanksgiving's gonna go off without a hit.
from the background, Thanksgiving. They got in. Dude, Thanksgiving. Every holiday is cursed in this game. Frosty and I made it to Christmas at the Edwards, dead. Solar Creed made it to Thanksgiving, dead. Yo, Box Fan, what's up, baby? Long time no see, Mr. Box Fan. Hope you're doing well, dude. They got in.
Did I hear the Box Fan?
None other than, dude. The Box Fan himself just walked in.
Dude, I haven't seen him in so long. Hello.
Yeah, dude. He gave you the resub. 8 months.
Dude. Thank you. 62 months, bro. Well, he said hi to you first, though, but that's fair.
Well,
that's fair.
Admittedly, I was here to say hi to him. You were... What were you doing?
Wanna know what's
Masturbating?
funny?
What was that?
Want to know what's funny?
What?
I got in.
I got in.
I'm in.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Yeah. Right.
We got company.
The meme. The meme.
Yeah.
All right.
I got in.
Hello.
Are you here?
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah. There you are.
I have to remove my admin. None. There we go. You be able to see me now? Will you see if it'll let you start the car?
Yeah.
Because that was the main issue we were having before. Worked perfect. First try.
It didn't work for me.
Oh, it sounded like it worked for you.
No. Yeah, it's not working for me. Crazy.
What's going on?
I don't know. There's zombies down here. They're just standing here for me.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, now I'm in the car.
There's some serious lag.
Crazy.
Lag, desync, whatever you want to call it. Wow.
Yeah, so my ping keeps fluctuating. Okay, now I'm back up in the car. My ping keeps fluctuating to 300 to 600, 300 to 600, over and over and over and over. So I'm just going to give it a minute and see. It might be, maybe you're having a bit of a, like, is he dropping frames on his as well, or am I dropping frames, guys? Let me check my, my thing. It might be me.
I'm not having any bitrate issues according to Twitch. Let me check my connection to the net.
Yeah, I'm also not having any issues from what it says.
No, it says I'm doing good on internet speed, 450 megabytes per second. What's crazy is like...
now I'm in the car again.
Yep, and the zombies are all dead, too. So that's what's really crazy.
Oh, they're alive on my screen. They got in. There are so many zombies on my screen, bro. Alright, relogging it. Hold on.
You know, I had this similar issue with, we were just talking about me having this issue with VOG. And how I haven't had this issue with you, and then this issue crops up. What a bummer! Why?
Yeah, it's bizarre. We've never had this issue.
Yeah. What a bummer.
You and I, like I lag on your thing, but it's not game breaking.
Yeah,
like I've always been able to play. Yesterday was having lag too.
Well,
what do you mean?
we had some issues with Stellaris with desync, but supposedly that's been introduced in the new patch, added some problems with that, and they just sent out a patch today for Stellaris, and I saw it in the Stellaris updates channel on my Discord. They said they fixed the desync issues, so I don't know if that was like an actual connection problem with us, but.
It's because I started to watch, obviously. Obviously, I came in and I ruined the whole fucking stream. God damn it. I imagine that's how Boxfan sounds, but he probably sounds really normal. I'm a fan of fucking boxes. And by that I mean your wife's. Never mind.
Uh-oh. Help, Mom!
Mom! It's okay, just turn off Halo 2 and then you don't have to speak to people like that. Turn off Xbox Live and you don't gotta listen to that kind of garbage. Goodness gracious, I've never had this much lag in my entire life.
I have every DLC, Trundle, for that game. For my birthday, I bought all the DLC that I didn't have for that game. That was my treat for myself.
We love a good... Oh my god, you killed so many zombies, bro.
Yeah. Try the car.
Never fear, try the car. Alright, let me... Oh, I found something nice for you. A West Point map. I'm reading that. You grab this. Let me try the car. You ready?
Started on my screen.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, it's working.
What's your lag now?
Here, I'll scoot over. It's the same as before, but once again, I don't think it was lag. It was like desyncy. Because lag feels different in this game than desync does.
Yeah.
Because, like, when I lag, zombies will still walk towards me and behave normal.
Right.
Yeah, you're moving around now. Like if it stutters and stuff, I know that it's laggy.
Right. I've got your stream on another monitor so that I can see if, Oh,
yeah, we're stuck in place for me. It's okay, though. But this is actual lag driving where I am traveling with you. The world isn't just existing.
Uh-oh. Stalled. We're good.
You just gotta yell at me. Oh, my upper torso!
One of my favorite moments is when I was Mr. Beatty's daughter. And you were like, you were like, it's Fletcher. You were like, I need some encouragement or whatever. And
and you're like, start that up, you stupid bitch. And it's just like, oh, wow, it worked. Yeah. Wow, I love that we're just frozen on my screen. There's just tons of zombies.
We're all the way back to the school on my screen.
That's nice. I'm sure I'll teleport over there in no time, son.
I'm going to try the gas station as my first pullover.
All right.
I'm not seeing any...
There's going to be a lot of zombies there.
Yeah, well, you're not wrong.
You're not fucking wrong. There's a million zombies around. Oh, my God.
Just as I was about to say, I don't see any undead. I literally pass a horde of 500 right next to our burn site. Oh, we almost flipped the car. Don't worry about that. Oopsie poopsie. Alright, I'm just going to pull through the gas station just to see what's the situation. Oh, there's so many, Frosty. You were right. Right again. Always right. Wow, I hate that he's always right. Alright, I'm bringing us to the crossroads at the highway. Figure we could loot those cars and make this run worth a damn. And it might pull some of the Zeds out.
Well, I'll just sit here until eventually I teleport to where you are, because I'm just sitting in the car right now. It's real nice.
Are you calm?
We love it. Oh, I'm super calm. I'm hungry and fairly heavy loaded. That's about it.
I'm heavy load too.
Haven't jerked away in a few days, you know.
Poor Jorge. Is Jorge gone? He's not working? Alright. I'm pulling the car over. I'm stopping.
Well, hopefully I teleport soon, because holy fucking shit.
The car is stopped and I'm out.
That's nice.
And I'm just waiting to see where you go.
Well, there's zombies banging on my car currently.
Yeah.
But I am far away from where we are, so I don't know what the fuck is actually going on.
Yeah, you're so far. Oh, the windows are breaking on the car spontaneously while we're here.
Yeah, because I got a million zombies.
Okay.
Banging on this fucking car over here, brother.
I'm saving. I'm quitting Zomboid. I'm trying to think
Don't we love it.
What else I can do.
Don't we love it.
Maybe I should just restart my whole rig.
I mean, we could both just restart Steam first.
Yeah.
Let's restart Steam. Brother,
Gross. I don't have anything...
Yeah, very weird.
...that should be interfering. I restarted my Steam.
Brother,
Doing it live, yep. The only other time I've had an issue like this was with me and, I'm now the common denominator. But, I mean, we kind of know that that's the case anyway, because my buddies are all in the States, and they're connecting to me way out here in BFE.
Yeah. Because my name is Filipino.
What's interesting about that is Jorge should be working. I'm not sure why that did that. Let's see if it will let me. I'm bringing the server back up.
Nice, brother. Well, it better start working, otherwise I'm gonna freak out, dude. Gonna be fucking pissed.
Yo, Box Fan with the resub, dude. 37. Thank you, buddy.
That's a great emote combination. You're just lovingly admiring.
Yeah. You know how much I like that thick frosty buddy.
Well, that thick rumpus.
All right, let's see.
We love it.
Frosty.
Oh, I'm joining. Don't worry. Okay. I'm coming, brother. I'm coming.
Set access level. PoorDeadMan. Admin. To invite your friends. Yada yada yada.
Invite your enemies as well. Keep them close.
Alright, we got Frosty's stream pulled up so I can see what the man is experiencing. Yeah, 2 of the windows are broken.
Oh, okay, I'm just loading. Loading in. As much as it'll suck, we may have to keep from the cars a little bit.
Yeah. That would be terrible. We just got this thing.
I mean, it just means we have to adapt and loot in the area.
Yep. Yeah, we didn't have this issue at all 2 days ago. I wonder what.
Just a heads up. I might spawn in and immediately get murked.
Yeah.
I will try my best not to be murked, and if that is the case, oh no.
Well, we have 2 servers already, Box Fan, but they're not made for this purpose. They're like, one of them is the Dead Die Here, and then one of them is a public server.
LOL, like a 2-slot server?
Yeah, just make a 2-slot server.
It's like, oh my god.
I mean, if we had to get a 3rd one for our collabs, it would be better if I could do a 3rd one and I could swap out the saves. So that, like, when I collab with you, I can load our save on that server. When I collab with someone else, you know.
Yeah, that would be hard, though.
Yeah, I don't fully understand how to do that with Pine hosting.
I think that would break it.
Yeah, I agree. I'm watching your stream, just waiting for that moment.
All right.
All
right, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Stormy Cloud Wide Canyon. Oh!
You're here.
Oh my god, I'm next to you.
All right.
Wow.
Now your ping today, is it unusually high? Like, does it say?
No, I normally sit around 300.
Okay.
But I normally fluctuate between 300 and 600.
Okay. So you know where we are,
I don't
right?
see you, by the way.
Oh, you don't? Oh,
yes,
right.
I do. We're at the crossroads.
Hello? You see me now?
No. No.
Wow, I'm right next to you. Let me try and get in and out.
Get in and out of this vehicle.
Still nothing, huh?
No, nothing. However, did you disable admin with still being invisible in God mode?
I never turned it on.
Happens?
I just normally if I just toggle admin on and off, and I don't mess with that stuff, it's all good.
Well, we'll see if you. Well, there you are. I needed you off my screen, and then you appeared.
Okay.
Oh, a screwdriver and a lug wrench. That's nice. Wow. Wow.
This is locked up. I'm gonna break a window.
Oh, I teleported back into the car. I'm at 1,000 ping. That's nice.
Damn. Okay. This is not gonna work.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think you might be having. Well, let me check my internet. Actually, I'm gonna check my speeds. It might be me. Because I'm assuming it's you, but it could be me. Let's see.
I think...
Always make sure that you're not the toxic one before you assume somebody else is toxic.
So I'm going to restart my rig. That won't bring down my stream, but it will bring down
definitely
our collab.
Not me. Yeah.
So
definitely not me. I'm
Okay, so chat, you still should hear me, and I know my screen is black, but my everything should be fine. Everything should be fine. I'm just restarting my computer. I can't see you on chat. Hold on, let me see if my phone will work. Maybe I can bring up the chat on my phone. Okay, hold on. I'm logging back in now. Okay. Here we go. Let's open up my various things. And of course, it messed with my capture card. Let me see if I can fix that. Hold on, guys. That did not fix my capture. Oh, you guys can see my screen if I unhide it, but my audio isn't being captured by the stream. Hold on. All right. Oh my goodness. Nothing is cooperating. Wow, I love it. I will have to restart my whole stream to attempt this. I'm going to try restarting my routers and everything. I'll let Frosty know. So I'll be right back, everybody.